New Jersey governor and former presidential candidate Chris Christie threw his support behind Donald Trump after bowing out of the race. But Donald is the kind of guy who remembers and rewards those that are loyal to him, so he gave Christie a job. He put him in charge of the transition team, making him responsible to find people for Trump's cabinet and other administrative positions. Well, it didn't take long. Christie was recruiting establishment lobbyists, a huge no-no. During the campaign, Donald Trump said something all candidates say but never do once elected. He promised he would not have lobbyists, insiders, or special interest of any kind in his administration. The phrase he used was drain the swamp. Trump is also calling for a 5-year waiting period before former government officials can become lobbyists, as well as White House officials to forever be banned from lobbying for foreign governments. Some of those brought on board were CGCN's Mike Catanzaro, Cindy Hayden looking after tobacco interest, Rob Collins of S3, and many others. Too many to name, in fact. So Donald Trump gave Governor Chris Christie his famous 2 words.
You're fired.
Now, of course, the liberal media reported this as devastating. They tried to make it sound like the Trump transition team was in turmoil or suffering from some disaster of biblical proportions. They said there was disarray and infighting going on, when in reality that couldn't be further from the truth. We can expect the media spin to be negative for Donald Trump throughout his presidency. But in this case, the truth is actually good news for the American people, which is why it went unreported. Donald Trump said he didn't want lobbyists in his administration. Christie violated that principle and was ousted. Vice President-elect Mike Pence was then put in charge of the transition team, and his first order of business was to get rid of every single one. I guess when Donald Trump says he wants to drain the swamp, he means business, and it's another example of a campaign promise being kept, even if it involved making a tough decision like kicking the loyal Chris Christie off the team. We also have a clue about the kind of president Chris Christie would have been had he been elected.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.